are you today?
Hi.
Okay, today we're going to learn about the bassoon.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and open your case.
Okay.
Nope. There's the two little side things. So you're pushing this out like that.
Gotcha.
And then open the center.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So now, when you're putting the boot joint together, or when you're putting the bassoon together, the first thing you want in the top is going to be your seat strap.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't have a seat strap.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No, let's go. Okay.
Okay. And mine's a little bit different than yours. Mine is the cup, and yours has a clip, so that's going to clip into the bottom of your bassoon.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put it up, and you're going to place it off to the right of your seat, and it's going to, you want it actually on the front third of the chair.
Okay. Like that?
Yep. Go ahead, sit down. Okay. Now our very first piece is the boot joint.
Okay.
Do you think you can tell me which one's the boot joint?
Yeah, it's the big one right there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're going to take this.
Okay.
Okay, this is our boot joint.
Okay.
Now, this part is the front of it. And then see all these big keys in the back? That's the back.
With the little hook things, that's where I'm going to stick my hook, right?
Nope, yours is
No.
actually going to go on the bottom.
Oh, really? Where? Like right there?
Yep.
Like that?
Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, but just hang on to it for now.
Okay.
So now you see there's two different size holes on the top.
Yeah.
Okay, and this big one, is for the bass joint, and this one is for the tenor joint.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to start first with the tenor joint.
Okay.
So grab the smaller of the two.
Okay.
Now, before you place that into the smaller hole,
Okay.
this is kind of like a bridge. Do you remember in the clarinet how we had to be careful of bridge keys?
Yeah.
This is going to be the same. So when you put it up, you're going to line it right in the middle. But there might be two tiny little black scratch marks.
Yep.
And you want to line those up.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, and now our next piece is going to be the bass joint.
Okay. Is it this one?
Yep.
Okay.
Now this one's a little confusing.
Okay.
Do you have a lock joint on yours?
I don't
Just
know what a
this
lock
part.
joint is.
It's this part right here.
Okay.
Now that's going to tell you that that side is up.
Okay.
Another way you can tell that is if you have this little part right here,
This thing?
this metal part. Yep, that's going to go on the outside. So how this goes is you connect it just like up like that.
Like this?
Yep.
Is that
And
right?
see how all your
It just
your
kinda
thumb
fits
keys
in.
line up? Yep. And then when you go up to the top again,
Okay.
you can move that out, lock it in.
Oh, oops. Okay, we're good. Wait, how do I know this is, I don't get how this
That's-
looks.
That's unlocked.
Okay.
So bring it up for now. Okay. And there should be a top hole.
I don't understand what you're doing.
You see the top hole up here?
Yes. Oh, I need to get this thing up and into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Now let go.
It's not going in. Doesn't fit.
Let me see.
Did I do something wrong? I lined up the keys.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
See the little hash marks? They have to be exactly lined up.
Oh, they must
And then
have
it-
moved because it was.
Now this one doesn't actually line all the way up. But, had it actually lined up, it would just slide right in the holes like mine did. But
Okay.
this would be something that you like you did, you told me, and then we'd have to actually send this in to get fixed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well you can attach that to your seat strap.
Okay. This is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you just kind of let it sit to your side.
Like that?
Now yours is super, super low, you're
Yep.
actually gonna pull your seat strap up backwards a little bit.
So like that?
Yep, and then we have one last piece.
Okay.
And this is our bell.
Okay.
And just like the other things, wait. You're gonna pull that back so that that one's up,
Okay.
and that's gonna line up with this little key right here.
Oh, okay, I see. Like that?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, now that your bassoon is mostly together,
Yeah.
make sure that it is turned the right way towards you. Okay, yep, and you're gonna make sure, you're gonna pull that up a lot higher. Yep, and make sure this is flat all the way forward in the front third. Okay, so the last piece, one of the most important pieces, is our bocal. Now with the bocal, before you try it, this is a very, very, very expensive item. Vocals can be up, this little piece of metal can be up to $1,000 or more. So it's very, you have to be very careful that when you're handling this, when you put it in, you're only putting it, your hands up on the top. Because you don't want to grab here or out here because that'll bend it. But the vocal goes right in here like this. Yep, and you want to make sure go all the way till the cork is all the way down.
Oh.
It's okay to apply pressure as long as you're over on the top part.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to set this down so I can work underneath it.
Okay.
Okay, now this is a reed. Now, what's special about this reed, it is a double reed. Just blow up the end of it. Go harder. That's to get all the water out. Okay, do you know why we might soak it?
So that it opens up in the middle.
Yep, and then it gets all sides of the reed wet.
Okay.
Because if you had just put this in your mouth, the inside of it would still be dry.
Okay.
And do you know why we might be able to get this reed all the way wet rather than how the...
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I have
Now
no
this-
idea why.
This essentially is just wire, string, and the reed itself.
Mm-hmm.
Where before we had cork to it, and you can't get cork wet. Now, with this reed, it's going to be the same thing as before, where you don't want it too closed and you don't want it like super, super open. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to play with it.
Okay.
Okay? So how this goes on, you're going to take your bassoon. Yeah! And it's going to go right, you're going to shove it all the way onto your vocal.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, how to play on this reed is a little bit different. Before, when we were playing the oboe, you played on the tip of the reed.
Uh-huh.
On the on the bassoon, you're going to be right in the middle of it.
Okay.
Now, with the bassoon, you're going to have to find the exact place where you like it, because you can't be hitting any of these keys at the bottom, but it needs to lie across your lap. And it's just a matter of finding that sweet spot where it's at the front and lying across your body. And that you're not reaching and your body's not turned to play. Okay. Yep, now you're going to make sure that the keys are actually turned towards you. So you're actually, this is going to actually go, hold on to it. Go like this, because the whole thing needs to come towards you.
Oh.
Like that. Yep.
I
Now.
feel too short for that.
I'm going to pull it down a little bit.
Is
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, these are all your left-hand thumb keys. These ones right here.
Mm-hmm.
And these are your right-hand thumb keys. Now, how the fingering is 1, 2, 3
Wait, where's that? Oh, I see.
on the front.
Wait, I can't. I can't stick my fingers that
Angle them more. You don't have, they're not necessarily curved like your flute.
far. Okay.
It's just as long as that they are fully covered. They do have a little bit of curl to them, but not as much because this is a much wider instrument. Okay? And then the left hand, or the right hand, is this hole,
Okay.
this hole.
Okay.
Not the first little sliver key, but the second one. And your pinky is going to control these bottom ones. Okay?
Okay.
And then the first note we're going to start with at all is going to be a regular F.
Okay.
And that is just going to be this little whisper key in the back.
Okay. Can I make a noise?
Go ahead. There you go. Good job. Now, something that's unique about the bassoon. What do you notice about the?
My fingers can't reach this one. Well, what's different about them?
In comparison to...
Anything else? Look at the front. What's
Oh, they're different sizes. They're like, this one's like oval, and that's kind of ovalish, and that's like round.
What else do you notice?
Some of them have keys around them, some of them don't.
Okay. You notice one other thing?
No.
Just look at the first three that you play with your left hand.
Yes.
What's different about them?
Well, yeah, they're all different sizes.
Besides that.
They're all different shapes.
Besides that. What about their shapes?
They're ovals.
Yeah. Why are they ovals?
I don't know. Why would they be ovals?
They're all angled differently, silly.
Oh, okay.
The reason that they're all angled differently is because if they made a bassoon that was actually where your fingers needed to go, your fingers would not be able to reach all the holes. They'd be too spread apart. So to make this instrument actually playable, they had to angle the tone holes.
Okay.
So this is our F key. And what do you think E would be?
To be honest, I have no clue whatsoever.
Do you remember back to the clarinet? If this was F, what's E?
First finger in the...
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guessed right. Okay.
What's D?
Well, then would D be the next one down?
Yep.
And then E be this. No, we just did E. C. So it's C be all three of them.
Yep.
Cool. Can I play
Okay.
them?
Yep, go ahead. Yep. C is a little bit trickier, only because it's a bigger hole. You have to make sure that your finger is fully covering
Yeah, I
that.
don't like C. How do I tongue?
How do you tongue?
Yeah, I was trying to tongue, but then I didn't know what I was doing.
It's going to be the same as all the other instruments. We're just going to use the tip of the tongue to the tip
Oh, all
of the
the
reed.
other reed instruments. And I'm like, well, on my flute I don't have a reed, so I don't know. Okay, go.
Close.
Okay, tongue makes it go. Wait, do I keep holding the back key when I play the other ones too?
Yep, for these ones you would.
Okay.
And that would be the same where you would keep going down, you would keep using the whisper key until you get into a much lower range besides F.
I'm like,
So this is
yes.
F,
Uh-huh.
E,
Yes.
D,
Yes.
C.
Yes.
Now what do you think B flat might be?
Do I have to use any like pinky keys for that one?
No,
No. Is B flat just then putting the first finger down? Just like
no,
everything
that's
else?
B natural.
Oh, so would B flat be like just putting the middle finger down? Like this. I don't know, some instruments do that.
No, it's even more unique. It's 1, 2,
Okay.
and the B flat key with your thumb.
Oh, down here. Do I still play this key?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's up the octave. But
Oh, so it just goes up and down the octave like the flute does. I don't have to press any weird, like,
kind of.
12 keys.
Kind of.
Oh, kind of. Okay, never mind.
But then if you let go of your thumb,
Okay.
that would be C.
Okay.
This one's G.
Wait, I thought we did C already. C was this, was these three.
B flat, A, G.
I'm good. B flat.
B flat,
Yeah.
A, G.
Oh, okay. That's how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. And I think those are all the notes we're going to learn today.
Okay.
So now when you're taking your bassoon apart, now the first thing I would have you do is take off your reed. Okay. And you're going to want to dunk that back in the water. Now grab it out. Now shake it off. Give it a good hard shake. Now take the back of it and blow it out like you did in the beginning. Okay. And then you're going to store it in something that's not airtight. For now, we're just going to use the napkin. Just wrap her up. You need to be careful of the reed. That's very, very expensive. You want to just leave that top part open so that there's no way your tip can get crushed.
Okay.
Okay? Now the next part we're going to take off is your vocal.
Okay.
So make sure you grab it up here. Don't grab it here. Don't grab it by the tip. Just wiggle it back and forth until it comes up. Okay? And then you can lay the bassoon slightly across your lap. Okay, put it back.
How do I... Like that?
Yeah, just make sure it's pushed all the way down.
Oh, okay.
And then slide your thing so that it doesn't fall out.
Okay.
Okay, do you remember what piece we started with?
This piece.
Yep. What was the last piece we ended with?
This piece.
Yep. So that's the first piece that's going to come off. Make sure you push this top part down. And then pull it up. Okay. And that's going to go back in the same slot.
Alright.
Okay, what was the next piece we did?
The bass piece.
Okay. And then also, this would be the part where you would disconnect them.
Okay.
And that part would go back.
Okay.
And now these two pieces, they actually will get cleaned on a regular basis. But you can take them apart.
Okay.
Okay? And if you want, you can just take the bass piece and just set it down for a second.
Wait, where does...
Or the boot piece, sorry. Hang on to that one, we're going to use that one.
Oh,
Just set the boot one down for now.
it's attached to my leg.
You can untouch it. Set that one back. Okay. Now you're going to find the one without, find the cleaning cloth that doesn't have a metal one.
Yep. It doesn't or does?
That doesn't.
Doesn't. Oh, this has
That's it.
But you said this doesn't have a metal on it. This has metal on it.
Yeah, but this has a lot of metal on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the right one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, just like the clarinet and the oboe, you're going to go from the bottom to the top.
Okay. Why don't you clean the other pieces?
Because of the way that the bassoon works, is that it doesn't, when the sound keeps going through the instrument, but when you're blowing air and your spit comes through it, that sits at the bottom. Otherwise, spit would be coming out of your instrument like a geyser.
Okay.
So spit runs through here and it sits in the boot.
Okay.
That's why those two are very important to clean. Okay, and then this goes back in just like how the bassoon actually was. So when you're putting this back in here, they sit together like as if it was together. Nope, you're gonna flip her upside down, other way around. There you go.
Oh, it's still not fitting.
You gotta go all the way back. Because you put that turn right. There we go. See how, remember when it was together and you could have all those thumb keys?
Yes.
That's how it sits.
Okay.
Okay. Take your boot joint.
Okay.
And now this one, that one's gonna be the long one with the metal. Nope,
Oh,
the other swab.
okay.
Now, just like the other one, you're gonna go big to small. And this is gonna be like cleaning a saxophone where you have to go up and around.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you have to go. That didn't work.
I see. There we go.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. That's not right.
And the metal part's gonna be towards the back.
Okay.
And it's actually gonna go front side up.
Oh.
Just like that. And the one thing I didn't explain
Yes.
was not all cases have this, but
Okay.
I think yours did. This is called a crutch.
Okay.
Now where this would have gone is this right here. Now, I didn't mention it because you said your fingers couldn't reach. But if you feel that it doesn't matter which way, you can either go this way or you can go this way. It changes how your fingers will go on it. But sometimes it helps because, like how I normally play the clarinet, I like pushing buttons down. But for a lot of the keys, you're not pushing anything with your right hand.
Okay.
So it feels comfortable, a little more comfortable for me to have something there. That's why it's called a crutch. But did you want to feel how that would be? You either have it that way, or you can flip it around the other way. Nope, your finger goes all the way up, so it's up there.
Okay.
So it keeps your hand a little more arched.
Yeah.
And that just gets turned on by this little knob. And then take your seat strap, wrap her all up. And there you go. And that go home and practice how to put your bassoon together. You practice the first 3 notes.
So I'm a bassoon expert now, right?
Yep.